Hello everyone! Welcome back to the stream! And welcome back to some more Resident Evil 3. Now this stream is gonna be a bit of a weird one because I think, well, we might at the very least reach the end of the game tonight. Which is very strange because this is the third stream of Resident Evil 3. But maybe that's actually good. You know, it's the third game, you only need 3 streams in order to beat it, and there you go. Super Week, hello! Thank you so much for tuning in. How are you on this glorious, amazing, legendary Thursday? 38 degrees here today! Yikes! I guess I don't have to ask you how you are feeling, Sir Walkalot. Well, same as you, I guess, Super Week. You are hot, warm. 212 people have died from the heat in Spain. Holy. Oh, Grunge. I'm here to tell you I've completed the game, but I'm still streaming, so I will lurk. Dude, I was... Wait, so you just happened to just plop in, just, I don't know, boast? To just put me in my place? Is that what's happening? What? I appreciate that though. I appreciate that. I mean, I know that it's very, very warm in the, you know, center of Europe. But the fact that people are actually dying is... I guess that's a step further than I would have anticipated at the very least. From my, I don't know, slightly colder place up here in Scandinavia. Dude, that is actually quite insane. So how are you guys managing? Like, are you staying indoors? Do you have like an AC unit? Are you like dabbing yourself with a like damp towel? Like okay, what are your plans? Like what is the strategy you guys are using? My ex went to the hospital today for a blood test. She reported of many ambulances. Bringing elderly people. Yes, of course. I guess that makes sense. You know, the elderly population being, I guess, a bit more susceptible to, well, the dangers of very, very extreme weather. Close windows and curtains plus a spritzer. Makes sense, makes sense. If you have a fan as well to you know, blow the air, that in combination with a spritzer is actually a really... fairly like efficient way to deal with the heat. I say as a person who's not really living or dealing with heat of this degree. Fan 2, there we go, there we go. A very similar setup to me then. We need real air conditioning for the elderly during summer. Oh yes, oh yes. And oh man, the extremely annoying part about this is also like, for the last couple of years, it seems like every single summer has, you know, been like a record-breaking summer in terms of heat, you know. And that it just keeps like stacking on top of each other every single year. At least that is my impression. I guess I haven't really looked into it that thoroughly. So like, I feel like this is a recurring problem that might not get as much recognition as it probably should get. Alright. Not enough energy to row 7. Is that the silver lining? It is too hot to come up with clever comebacks, clever insults. What are we doing? We have given her the... Oh yeah, we were doing... Yeah. So, we did attempt the tower defense. I don't know why I keep calling it tower defense. The zombie defense. At the end of the last stream, I died. I lost. So we'll have to retry that again. I think as soon as I walk out this door, the scenario will trigger. So we're gonna stand in the middle of the room. Zombies are gonna spawn in from outside the building and start like crawling towards us. So if you have played Call of Duty like Zombie Survivor mode, you know exactly what's coming up. I guess there's like a Resident Evil twist to it with, you know, special zombies, but I guess we'll see that too soon. As a millennial who's not yet able to buy a house, maybe there's a tiny upside of elderly homeowners are passing on. That is a very morbid thing to say. not wrong necessarily, but of all the ways to get hold of a house, a heat wave I think was not on my bingo card at the very least. Do you desire to become a house owner at some point Super Week? I assume yes, given your comments. Alright, I'm gonna do my best here to keep up with everything. Again, I have died once, so I'm gonna do my best to not do that again. Last time around, I did realize quite rapidly that ammo conservation is actually quite important. So I'm gonna use my handgun as much as humanly possible here at the very beginning. And then switch up to the assault rifle later on. Especially once the hunters start coming in. That's when we really need to worry. Did you die? I hope you died. I'm gonna go around the table here. There we go, there we go. I mean, at least in this game, we're not dealing with heat. I wonder what kind of apocalypse would be the worst. Like a heat wave apocalypse or a zombie apocalypse. I feel like a zombie apocalypse, at least in theory, is more beatable because you can just escape the zombies. Like you can't really escape the heat, you know. I think our generation missed a big opportunity with COVID. Super weak. I feel like I am learning a new side of you here. The dark humor side of Super weak. Or something like that, along those lines. But it's good. Well, not, you know, people dying of COVID and heat waves and zombies, but I guess, I don't know, humor. Learning to know each other, something like that. Okay, so far this is going quite well. And I've not fired a single a single bullet from our assault rifle. Let's see if we can do something like that. Okay, so now we need, oh crap, I have not reloaded my gun. That's my bad. Nice. Get this guy beside me there, yeah. So this is by far the most dangerous enemy, the hunter. I'm doing my best to aim at the head to conserve ammo, but it is easier said than done. Okay, I'm just looking over my shoulder real quick to see if a zombie sneaks up on me. I think we're good. Just means I'm getting more comfortable in the chat. My close friends know. I see. That, you know, Super Weak, this is how I'm gonna interpret it, okay? I'm gonna interpret it as if I'm your close friend now. How about that? Is it true? Is it not? I'm not sure. I mean, given the parasocial nature of a streamer, I guess that will never be actually true. But, you know, at least I can dream. At least I can dream. Okay, we are out of ammo for our handgun, but this is fine because we have a fully loaded assault rifle. Oh crap, crap. This is exactly what I want to avoid. People like sneaking up on me from the sides. Oh crap, now we have these guys. Come on, stop licking me. Come on! Oh dude, I was stun locked! Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm literally dead. Okay, alright. But that's good. Knowledge gain. Knowledge gain. The range abilities from... oh, look! I joined the crowd! Look! I'm not alone anymore! I am part of the horde! Oh, that's so nice. Finally, having some friends. We are parasocial besties now, Lilith! Is that even a thing? But I approve. Parasocial BFFs. And now that we're friends, of course I can start asking you for favors, right? You know, I'm a bit strapped for cash. So super weak. Can you help a friend out? Your best friend, even. I'm of course very much kidding. Alright, let's try that again. Alright, now I know that the dude with like the hole on their face with the big ass bug, they have a ranged attack. And they attack quite quickly, actually, quite quickly. So that is something to deal with. Right, 3rd time's the charm.
Okay. Now
luckily, I don't really need to worry about inventory space. Again, I'm gonna start off by just essentially utilizing the handgun. Just so that we can conserve ammo on the assault rifle. Ammo conservation is definitely a thing. I wonder if these zombies are like slightly weaker than normal, because I feel like they're dying slightly faster. Not that I'm complaining by any means. And Jaivik, hello, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to the apocalypse. Welcome to Call of Duty Zombie Survival Mode. Crap, that is something I kind of want to avoid happening. How are you doing today, Jaivik, on this glorious, amazing, legendary Thursday? Are you also dealing with heat? Because that seems to be a recurring theme, at least here in Europe. I'm doing great. Yo, that is great to hear, my guy. That is heat is hot. You know, that is true. That is true. You know, knowing your enemy is the first step to defeating it. Okay, out of ammo for the handgun, but that's fine. And what about you, buddy? Dude, I'm doing good too. Today I've been on a bit of an adventure. I was out shopping earlier in the closer to the center of Stockholm for reasons that will become apparent and will be relevant to the stream as well. But I guess more about that later. Me and the rest of the BBGs would be happy to support you financially, Seb. Wrestling theme OnlyFans when? So you're supporting me, but only if I provide an OnlyFans. Is that what you're saying? Okay, at least I know what to do in order to get the financial support, I suppose. Nice, touching some stores. Oh boy, the flashbang literally bounced off on the enemy. This is actually quite bad because I can't really kill the enemies that are currently attacking the door. Okay, this is becoming a bit hectic here. Okay, get off the door, perfect. Alright, at least the hunter is dead, but now the ammo situation is looking it has looked better in the past, let's put it that way. Oh shoot. Oof. Dude, I low-key don't wanna even fire the gun here. Yeah, because there's no more ammo. Oh boy, this is really bad. I think I need to be better at using. Yeah, dude, I think I'm dead here. Dude, I think I'm extremely dead here. I need to be better at aiming. Oh no, wait, whoa. Okay, more supplies. I forgot to pick these up. Really good. Coming in clutch. Really nice. Okay, now. Oh, did this window just repair itself? No, I think something is lagging out here. Shoot! That guy just came from nowhere. Yeah, let's pop one of these. Let's drop one of these. If we can kill this guy, we will have dealt with a huge, yes, a huge headache. Okay, yes, one of the range guy is down. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. This is looking promising. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, protect the door. Protect the door. Okay, I've never been this locked in playing a Resident Evil game, I feel like. Okay, only one more enemy left, I think. Okay, are we good?
Now I just gotta clean.
Okay, we still have taken some damage, but I think we're good. Consider yourself blessed, Sev. Not all of us are so lucky to have a plan B, a career waiting for us in this economy. Are you speaking from experience now, Subawi? Given your previous news the other day. I'm mid of the GC game, so I will be lurking. Wait, GC? What does GC stand for? Oh, there we go. So you just need to hold out. But here's the thing. I have one of these bad boys. Yes! Oh, that was probably the best grenade I've ever thrown in this damn game. Okay, 15 more seconds. I'm not shooting in case okay. In case I can save some ammo here. 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Happy 25th day of Pride. It's me, the resident gay, and maybe a bit evil. I've been out shopping. Oh, same, dude, same. Riding and playing minigolf today. Didn't win. But when you say riding, I assume you mean like horse riding or something like that. But thank you so much for tuning in, Sella Cutie.
Not even close.
It sounds like you're definitely enjoying your summer. Game with friends, but never mind. It got delayed, so I'm here for a while. Oh, I see. I'm very happy that you're here, Javik. Definitely. But I've said it before. I will never want to go come between a man and his video game. We did it, by the way. We did it. Difficult section done. My grandma has horses. Absolute cinema. I'm not sure if I've said it before, but I would consider myself not necessarily scared of horses, but very wary of horses.
Thank God you're okay. I've got good news. It's over now. The city's safe.
No, Carlos. No, Carlos. It's not over. It's not over. I wasn't bit though.
It's the only way.
I will say I do enjoy the first person perspective in some of these cutscenes. I'm not surprised at all that
Where am I?
they went down that route for Resident Evil 7 and onwards.
Attention all citizens. The missile strike on Raccoon City will occur in just hours. The payload is designed to eradicate all biological material. You will not survive if you remain in the city.
October 1st.
Evacuate now. Repeat.
No.
Evacuate.
Yeah, it's a spooky month, Jill. Yeah, I know you don't like Halloween, but it is what it is. And imagine having to do Halloween during a zombie apocalypse. You have to like out-horror the actual horror situation you're currently living through. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. I bought an anklet today. It has a lobster charm and a lemon and a seahorse and a sea star and a sea turtle charms too. It's so pretty. A lot of sea stuff on the anklet. Anklet, you say though? Dude, I am not, you know, an expert when it comes to jewelry. Like, not at all. But I feel like an anklet is a bit rare. Again, please correct me if I'm wrong. But like bracelets or like rings, I feel like are more common. But again, this might just be like an ignorant. Now we have a new gun. Let's use the new one, G18 burst. But this is probably not as ammo efficient, but it's a new gun, so I low-key just want to use it because of that reason. Okay, we have mine rounds in our grenade launcher. That's fine. We are definitely kind of clogged up in our inventory here, but I don't really know what to get rid of. I'm gonna go out like this, and if this turns out to be bad, I guess we'll have to I'll have to adjust. So I only have one inventory slot to spare now for loot and other things, but I guess we'll see if that's enough. It's an ankle bracelet, thus an anklet. It's not that popular, but many women still wear it. I see. I'm not good with jewelry. Like,
Sunshine?
You saved my life.
at a certain point,
Sure shit didn't. That was all Carlos.
I did wear a watch, but you know, I couldn't really get into the habit of just putting it on in the morning. So here I am, no jewels, no rings, no nothing.
I'm going after him.
Wait, did you see the broadcast? They're gonna blow the city sky high. I'm trying to get a hold of someone, anyone with the clearance to stop it. Leave this mess to him. He's a professional.
So am I.
Aura for Big Jill.
Guess I'm not talking to you.
It rained here today. First rain of the season. Javik, where do you live, if I may ask? Cause the way you're describing it feels like it's like an important event or whatever. It's something, I guess, maybe to look forward to even. I live in India. I see. I would consider, well, I've never been to India ever, so I mean I am incredibly new. Oh wait, I wonder if I can do this. Yes. Let's get rid of this part so we can get another inventory slot. Yeah, this is way better. Yeah, let's do this. But I would imagine India to be like a very warm country, like across all season, like all across every day for during the year. Dealing with heat is probably something that you know is just a day of everyday life over there. So having it rain is like, finally we get a reprieve from the endless heat. But again, I am speaking as an ignorant little Scandinavian boy who doesn't really know anything. Not that important, but yeah, rain is late this time in India. So when you say it's like late, what does that really mean? Because when I think of seasons, I don't really like consider rain to be a season. But I assume what you're describing right now is like for the next couple of weeks or the next couple of months or whatever. Like you're gonna be expecting rain on like maybe like a semi-daily basis. I'm just asking questions here. I don't know the answers. I'm trying just to understand your situation. Okay, so we're still going through the hospital as Girly here, as Jill. Oh, nice. But of course, given that we have a lockpick, we can access new locations, which is nice. I guess I should have paid a bit more attention to the cutscene, but as far as I understand, we're going after Carlos and trying to solve this entire situation. Very similar to the story of Resident Evil 2. In summer, the highest point in India reaches 50 degrees. I've said it before. In my opinion, anything over 25 degrees Celsius is pain. Okay, it is pain. And even 25 degrees Celsius is kind of warm, like already. Okay, we need a battery. Got it. So, for me, like 50 degrees, I would die. I would melt. Oh, I thought we would need a battery given... Oh, maybe the battery is in. Same in the Philippines. Only 2 seasons. Basically, rainy and the other one. I see. You know, if I would ever live in either India or the Philippines, I think that is something I would miss about Sweden. Given the fact that we have different seasons where the nature, the weather changes quite dramatically, I would say. You know, winter is very different to summer, which is very different to autumn, which is very different to spring. You know, it keeps you. It's like you're getting hits of dopamine every couple of months or so because things are changing around you. I don't know if this is the right way to go or not. I just picked a random direction and started walking, but it seems like this is actually progress. Yellow, it starts raining in the first week of June, but it started after almost 3 weeks. We enjoy 25 very much. Oh, I can imagine. 25 degrees. That is like, again, a reprieve, you know, from the blasting heat, I would say. It's gonna be like 30 tomorrow, so I'm going swimming. That is like the 500 IQ move if you're dealing with heat, yeah. Being close to a swimming pool or a lake. Oh boy, that is just a pure luxury. Okay, now we have a lot of slots available. I'm gonna do something like this. So we have 3 slots for key items and stuff. Let's also do a little save, and then we'll read that document on the side. We're getting a lot of resources now. I have actually no idea really what's gonna happen in this part of the game. I did watch a Grunge stream earlier today, but I intentionally like looked away after a little while because I didn't want to get spoiled. So I literally don't know anything that's gonna happen. Lowest is where I live is 14 to 17 in the winters. Okay, Jaivik, follow-up question, very important question. When the weather reaches those kinds of temperatures, which is so much lower than 50 degrees Celsius, like it's a valley of temperature numbers between those two degrees. Do you wear like hats and jackets and stuff like that? Like, or would you consider it to be chilly, cold, you know, freezing even? Don't you feel affected by the long months of darkness? For me, the absence of sun was way harder to deal with than the colder ice, snow when I lived in Norway. We wear jackets and hats. Okay, I find that interesting. I mean, 14 to 17 would be... It would be a bit chilly here in Sweden as well. So, like, wearing a jacket wouldn't be out of place. But it wouldn't be cold, if that makes sense. I mean, cold for us would be, like, around 0 degrees Celsius. You know, plus, minus something. So I feel like 14 to 17, that's like spring-ish, like, temperatures. Like, again, it's not t-shirt weather, by any means, you know. But it's still, you know, not that cold. But Super V, in regards to the long darkness, I know I've said this before, but I'll say it again, given that it has come up. It is something that I haven't really considered, because I've been living in Sweden for my entire life, you know. And what Super Week is referring to here is during the winter months, we have only a couple of hours of sunlight during the day. Like, the sun goes up at, I don't know, let's just say 8 a.m. just to put, you know, it's even later. Like, let's say 9 a.m. And the sun goes down at, like, I don't know, 4 p.m. maybe, something like that. So you have like an extremely tight window of sunlight. And during those hours, you're usually in an office, at school, or whatever. You're like indoors. You're not really, even though there is some sunlight, you're not really experiencing it, right? So you're essentially living in perpetual darkness during the winter season in Scandinavia. But for me, that has always just been part of the norm. But when I started to like interact with like tourists and foreigners, like exchange students and stuff like that, then I started to realize that this is a genuine problem that people from outside of Sweden experience when they move here. So I remember vividly during university where we had like an introductory day for the program, and there were a bunch of like foreign students who were like giving tips on how to deal with the darkness. And I was like, deal with the darkness? You don't need to deal with anything. That's just how it is. But yeah, like it was a very eye-opening experience for me to realize that, yeah, like living in perpetual darkness is a genuine problem that people need ways to deal with, you know, as Super Weak is describing here. And the tip they gave was like, I don't know, get like D vitamin supplements, something like that. But you know, as the vampire that I am now realized that that access to the sun is something that people really value. We feel cold here, but any foreigners would not feel anything much. I could see that. I could see myself visiting where you live, Jaywick. Me like walking around, you know, as if it is summer weather, and then you see you on the side just shivering in cold. We have identified an issue with the electrical box where concurrent use of heavy machinery overloads it and causes the fuses to blow. If you encounter this problem and get the elevator running, please stay calm. Gather fuses from the sub-generator situated around the warehouse and use those to restore power from the main generator. Okay, so this is the quest. We again need to restore power, as it were. We have done this like essentially at the very beginning of the game as well. Oh, that's Nikolai. He's just on his phone, talking to his grandmother. Nice. I'm gonna drop off these explosives before I keep moving. Alright, but that was a very like long-winded way to say I don't really need to do anything about the darkness, because to me it's just that's just life. But I understand that you know, non-Swedes and to be honest, like even Swedes complain about the perpetual darkness as well. They need to like do something about it, because otherwise they become like depressed or something. You be shirtless and I'll be in jackets. Exactly. Exactly. Alright, that's one fuse.
I respect your tenacity.
Oh no, oh, okay, it's already, okay, one fuse is already inside. Okay, we need 3 more.
You think this is over?
The thing I'm a bit curious about when it comes to Nikolai is that he doesn't, I mean... Alright, zombies. I know that he's not friendly to us, but because he's like only thinking about himself, he, you know, he wants to do what is necessary in order to survive, you know. He's like an edgy survivor in that sense. Can you die? Hello? Hello? That was like almost an entire mag to kill one enemy. But I don't know why Nikolai would be actively trying to hurt us. That is a bit confusing to me. Trying to survive and screwing us over in order to survive, that I can understand. But this seems like unnecessarily cruel. I mean, he's part of Umbrella, so I mean, I guess this is like low-key the kind of behavior you have come to expect, essentially. There we go. I like the darkness. It matches my sad soul. Emo Zelda is now canon. I don't know if you were around, Zelda Cutie, when I said it before, but back in the day, when I was about your age, I was also somewhat, at least, of an emo kid. I even dyed my hair black and, you know, listened to the normal things that an emo kid would listen to back in the day. And hi Locos, hello, thank you so much for tuning in. Are you dealing with the heat, High Locus? Or at least trying to? Nice puppy. Nice puppy. Recently visit. 1 second. Okay, I should have a lot of healing items, but. Okay, a lot of things happening. I recently visited snowy mountains of India and I had to wear 2 jackets. I would assume that the snowy mountains of India, that's, you know,
A dead end.
you know.
No, wait.
What do you mean no wait? Ah, here we go. You know, the mountainous biome of the planet Earth is probably fairly similar, like across the world, you know. So I assume that's when you can like experience like true cold when in India. The view was mesmerizing. Oh, that I can imagine, dude. Especially like during a clear day with no fog, you know. You can just look for miles, dude. I've said it before that I am like a person that maybe don't like appreciate like a good view as much as I probably should. But I don't know, like maybe that's something that's starting to change with me. Like I'm not sure. Like during this summer vacation, I've been really happy just running outside and taking walk outside. So I mean, maybe you know, just like seeing a good vista is starting to grow on me, or rather, is something I can actually start to enjoy. I got depression without the emo package. I became gay instead, and I'm your typical weird kid. Being a weird kid, that is nothing bad at all. That just means that you're not following the herd, you know? You're being your own person. It was around 0 degrees. Okay, so yeah, that is proper Sweden weather you were experiencing over there. I was just playing some Guild Wars 2. Oh, nice! But I could feel warmth coming from my PC, so maybe not the best game to play now. There are worse games, High Locus. Because Guild Wars 2 is kind of old at this point. Yo, you know, I've also played Guild Wars 2. I actually started playing Guild Wars 2 at release day. I remember way back in the day. I don't play much anymore, but back then it was really fun. What class are you playing? I never even made it to endgame. Like that is essentially how long I was playing. Not long at all. Fuck being normal. My grandma's cat is here watching the stream with me. She left. You know, it's because I'm a dog person, Zelda Cutie. That's just how it is. Cats can recognize this stuff, you know. Alright, so we have 2 fuses. That's good. Maybe I should have actually not done that. Yeah, because now I just need to... Yeah, I essentially need to do all that again. Yeah, I probably should not have gone with the fuse. Oh, Mesmer! Yo, same as here! And I've been playing on and off since the first expansion. What did you play, if you remember? Yeah, I was playing a Mesmer as well. I remember that I used like a very strange weapon combination. And I'm sure that they've changed the game since then. But I used a sword and a torch. Which was like a very strange weapon combination. But I really liked the ability to stealth and then just pop out of stealth with like a huge burst attack. Activating the torch and the sword essentially at the same time. Dealing loads of damage. It was at least back in the day, it was a really fun combination. But again, I'm not playing like the end game or anything like that. So, and it was a long time ago. So I'm very noobish when it comes to the game. Okay, so I've basically taken the same lap again. All right, so now we need to find another way to get to the fuses. I think she's sad Gitan is not here. Her other cat came now. It's the same cat. I can't tell them apart. Alright, okay, let's put this to the test, Elecute. I'm gonna bring Gitan, and we're gonna see if the cat is gonna stay. It's kind of insane how much value I've gotten out of Gittan. Like, initially, this house plant right here was just my mother's way of forcing me to have like an actual plant in my apartment, because if she wouldn't have given me this plant, I would not have had like like actual plants in my home. But now Gittan has, you know, become something new, evolved past her humble beginnings as a normal houseplant. She is one of us. She has become a baby girl. Gittan, our Lord and Savior. We love her. Maybe I should stop streaming Celacuity. Maybe I should just have Gittan right here, like in the center of the camera, and I can just go for a walk. Maybe that would be a good enough stream. Alright, so we're using these platforms in order to create a bridge. Alright, and with these we should be able to grab some fuses around the building. High-grade gunpowder. That's not really what I'm looking for, but I'll take it. This is a very, like, calm sequence, if that makes sense. Finally, a stream with all the yapping and gaming. Just you, the stream, and photosynthesis. The way the Lord intended. So that is what I messed up. Jesus Christ! I might be dead. Because I'm literally like locked into the... Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, like, I'm locked into the container here, but the mag ammo, interesting. The fact that we have a grenade launcher is helping us out tremendously. But hi, Lucas, as well as anyone else, do you usually play MMORPGs? And 4/0, hello, thank you so much for tuning in. The R3 remake is such a letdown in my opinion. Oh, 4/0, you are not the first to have voiced this opinion before. They cut out so much of the original game because they tried to put a team for Resistance, but that game failed hella hard. Price of making 2 games at the same time. I've heard that as well. I have not played the original, so I don't really know what they have cut out, if that makes sense. So for me, it's not that bad. But like, I completely understand. Like, as a fan of the OG game, this is probably not the remake. This is probably not the remake you were looking for. I hope you play the originals too, Seven. I could add him to the list for 4/0. In fact, I low-key have already. I've added at least Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil 0. But dude, that's gonna take a while. Playing through both the entire remakes franchise and the non-remake. Okay, so in total we have 3 fuses. We need 1 more. Let's try to figure out where to go. I assume we need to just go back up. Yeah, let's go. But 4/0, I take it you are a big fan of the Resident Evil series then. Have you played them all? Perhaps. You also do photosynthesis. You're a vegetarian. Is that how it works? Once you start eating animal meat, you just absorb sunlight, which is a big shame for me, that given that I don't do well in the sun, as in I burn up. Okay, I am literally a bit lost here. So I have 2 fuses in the box, 1 fuse in my inventory, and I just retraced my steps a little bit. That's a dead dog. I guess I can put this fuse in the storage box for now. Alright, so they're just admitting test subjects. Dispose of tending upwards daily. Preemptive dispose of any over 30 years of age. Why does the game need to remind me of my UNC status? Not too long ago, I was under this threshold, but now that's not the case. Admission to underground facility temporarily halted. Okay. You're in my way, dude. If you play the remake first, you can't really mind that the original was better. True! And if I'm not mistaken, that sentiment was voiced during the first stream as well. Dude, those like naked zombies, for whatever reason, can take such a beating. I'm still like very confused about where to go, so I'm oh, this is actually new. Oh, this is very new actually. And Dissolve, hello, thank you so much for tuning in. How are you, Dissolve? Ooh. Dude, I was about to say, the fact that we're playing Jill is so nice, and then I just immediately perish. Alright, but that's where we're supposed to go. Knowledge gained. He will move if you ask politely. Never mind, you shot him. You know, this is why I'm not good in public, Diesel. Whenever I can just politely ask someone to move, I just pull out my gun instead. And you know, it's not even legal to carry guns here in Sweden. So, I am extra bad. How much progress did we lose? Hello. There we go. Not a vegetarian. You are vegetarian, vegan, a sentient plant in human form. I always knew there was something special with me. But now I can finally put words into my feeling. I am a plant. I always been a plant. This is why I never fit in anywhere, because all I interact with are just filthy humans, not good old plants like me. It bit my thumb. Okay, it was just excited over the fact that Gitan was here. Alright, at least we know where the last fuse is. Okay, cool. I know where to go. In Texas, if you don't have a gun, you get gifted one. You know, that showcases two things at... Can you just stop? That showcases two things at once, 4/0. Texan hospitality and generosity. As well as, you know, the good old... Get off my lawn! Both at the same time. I like it. Oh, I can't combine these. Okay. Right. At least I have 2 fuses here. I'm gonna bring out one more healing item. I think that's gonna do me wonders. Yeah. I can't type because it keeps headbutting my hand and keyboard. You know, the thing that cats does when they want to be scratched. But that's the weird part when it comes to cats, you know. You never really know. Well, okay, bear in mind, I say this as a non-cat person. As in, I've never had a cat as a pet. Which means that I am quite bad at, like, reading the cat body language, if that makes sense. So for me, it's unclear whether a cat wants to fight or if the cat wants to, you know, snuggle. But maybe that's just how cats are, you know. They love and fight at the same time. Like they hate and love for a cat are not like opposite feelings. That's just their way of being. Right, at least now we know how to get to the fuse. Yeah. Purple cat touching my chest. Is it purple if it is a cat that's doing it? It's making biscuits on my chest. The cat knows what it's doing. So I remember that there are zombies inside here. And there's gonna be one of those big gross things. Oh, that was a Did you see that grenade? 1, 2, 3 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 casualties! 1 grenade! I think I'm the best player that has ever existed. I don't think that's ever been done before. But now at least we know that a big ass monster is gonna attack us. Probably when we grab this, right?
Alright, here goes.
Yeah, here we go. You mistake the cat being hungry as being angry. Ready to attack. But that's what I'm saying. To me, that you know, those kinds of things are not obvious. And I completely realize that my ignorance is definitely showing here. You remind the cat of its mom. Anyway, is that why they keep, I don't know, doing this thing on humans? Because they do that to their parents? I've never I've never seen a better RE3 playthrough. There you go, High Locus. There you go. And now we're gonna say this is also the first time I've ever watched a RE3 playthrough. But don't actually write that down, because that will just that will mess with my sense of self-worth. Oh, come on. Oh, I've already read that, but I do need to use one of these. Come on! Okay, that guy has beaten me like 4 times. I probably should have killed him, to be perfectly honest, but here we are. How are we looking on health? Yeah, we can use just a normal... Oh, I had a red herb right here. Oh, okay, my bad. Let's bring out the fuses. Let's also do this so we can combine this to get one of this. Other than that, I feel like we're good to go. Yeah. This is our inventory. Let's do a save. And now we have all the fuses, so we can proceed. The best play that ever existed. The ego on this guy. Diesel, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I am wrong. Show me the evidence. And the funny thing here is, I say that, and literally, right here, under my name, it says, I've died 24 times. Oh. Yeah, you can't do anything against me as long as I have a freaking mind dispenser. Okay. There we go. That's what cats do as kittens when they're still breastfeeding. I did not know that. I had no idea. I mean, I know that cats do this on not only on people, but like on other cats as well, and you know. But I had no idea that it was related to what they were doing when they were young. Money I've seen is not relevant to the conversation. Exactly. Hi, Locus. You are a very diplomatic gentleman. You know exactly what to write. I appreciate that. Ooh. Extended barrel for the Magnum, but I don't have the Magnum, so that's a little gift for later. But other than that, I mean, given that we're here, we might as well save again, even though we literally just saved. It keeps biting my fingers. Maybe that's also related to cats being young in some way, shape, or form. You missed the Magnum! Oh, I did! What? Best RE player ever, by the way. Okay, so I was under the assumption that we were gonna get a gift later on, but okay, apparently this is the non-Magnum playthrough. Okay, here we go. Infiltrated RC, disturbances are sporadic. Commencing mission. Observed 5 RPD officers engaging a pack 20 strong. Officers annihilated in 20 minutes. Test run at university. Diverted pack, including canines, to campus. 64% infection and conversion in 2 hours. No survivors. Successful rendezvous with the MV platoon. We will make first attempt at dawn. Diverted pack towards command post. Result: night skirmish in confined area with large number of combatants. Video attached. End of skirmish, 7 survivors. Okay, so they're basically just testing the zombie weapon, essentially. Unknown bioweapon deployed at point D18. Tracking it per orders. Appears to be on the hunt. Got eyes on 2 stars. A male infected and female. Bioweapon is... The unknown bioweapon! This is Nemesis. Bioweapon is pursuing the female. Did the Nemesis just assume my gender? Hello? Female JV has made contact with ME platoon. Bioweapon's appearance and behavior are consistent with Project N. Investigating. Observed bioweapon wielding conventional weapons. It seems to be strongly fixated on terminating JV and knows the city layout. Evidence it can be imprinted. Metamorphosis in the bioweapon triggered by a hostile encounter with JV. JV has been infected and is non-responsive. Collected sample per orders. Alright, that's creepy. Over 17 hours have elapsed since JV is exposed to the virus. The conversion has been slow. Suggestions she may be resistant. Vaccine recovered and administered to JV by CO. Is soldier in MV platoon. JV expected to be fit for combat approximately 20 hours post-exposure. It seems clear the bioweapon is Project N. Contact with JV causes it to change and evolve. Will induce further encounters to obtain more precise data. I assume these are the notes made by Nikolai. So he is essentially like a spy, maybe? Like, he's like gathering data for someone. Like, probably like another department within Umbrella. Or I don't know, something like that.
Joe.
Tyrell.
I got through. They're willing to negotiate.
He's infected.
They'll call off the strike if, and this is one big ass if, we can deliver the vaccine to them before they launch.
How long do we have?
Hours, maybe.
Then let's not waste one more second.
This way.
Oh, we actually have a friend. I assume this isn't gonna last long. Ain't looking so good, Tyrell. That's what I'm saying. Which makes me very suspicious as Jill. But I guess, like, he's our best chance of actually surviving the missile strike. I'm trying to run, but I can't.
Sure you don't need to stop?
Stop and do what? I got your back.
No, you ain't.
All right, let's get this done.
This Nemesis guy don't know when to quit.
Keep going. We're almost there.
And what was the point of checking your corners if you don't spot the entire tentacle monster, like, covering the entire hallway?
Shit.
Oh, it's running time, Jill. I don't think Nemesis will ever die. We have fought him at... Well, we have essentially killed him twice already. But he just keeps coming back. Stronger than before. The perfect weapon. Okay. The objectives of this T-Virus research facility differ from those of Umbrella's main nest facility. Here we focus on real-world use cases which arise as new bioweapons are created and introduced. such as the need for T-virus vaccines and new weaponry capable of suppressing bioweapons. The fact that you can't even control your viruses before you employ them is a huge operational risk. Ploping in was in the pool. Ploper! Thank you so much for ploping in. So you're ploping in the pool? That's kind of nasty. How are you? And you know, I don't blame you for being in the pool. That is a-okay. And Zoran, hello! Thank you so much for tuning in. How are you, Zoran? You enjoying the Resident Evil games? I am. The weird thing though about Resident Evil, the franchise, is that the game differs quite a lot between game to game. I will admit that the difference between 3 and 4 as well as 2 and 4 is a lot bigger than 2 and 3. But there are still differences, such as the dodge mechanic. And I like the fact that the series keeps evolving, you know? I sent a picture of me and the cat on Discord. Alright, I'm gonna take a look. I'm back home and I'm busy. Wait, why are you busy? Aren't you supposed to be on vacation now that you're home? Here we have the biggest fan of Mad 7 right here. Ears perking up, looking intently at what's happening on the screen. And you know, Sailor Cutie, if you keep poking the cat, I mean, I see the pokey finger right here. I don't blame the cat if the cat is gonna be like, ah, you know. Such a cute kitty. Yes, I agree. I have a lot of clothes to wash, dry, fold, and put away. My cat left hair everywhere. Oh, you're also dealing with cats. And he doesn't recognize me anymore. Wait, is that true? Have you been gone that long? I'm showing it stream. Alright, I'll take your word for it. But this all, you asked if I enjoyed the Resident Evil games. Do you have a favorite? Some aspect of our work here can be dangerous, so it's imperative that all employees adhere to workplace regulation without fail. In particular, unauthorized entry by unapproved visitors or the removal of work-related data or materials will be met with severe disciplinary measures. It is a great honor to be part of the finest research organization in the world. Keep this in mind and stick to the rules as we forge new and revolutionary technologies. Cool. Oh, Nest. We have arrived at Nest. Been there, done that. This looks fine to me. I don't poke the cat. Okay, good. Well, in that case, I guess if the cat is biting you, it's just purely due to spite. I was gone for nearly 5 months. That is quite a long time, I will admit. Okay, we have a map. Is the box worth it? No, it's not. Shit. Alright, the box better be worth it. Shotgun shells, whatever. It takes so many like handgun shots to kill someone, so I feel like using the shotgun is fine. My sister was looking after my cat, but she was too afraid to comb him or take him a bath. I gotta show her how to, but first I need to wait a bit so she can get used to me again. Yeah, as a cat, if they perceive like a stranger just picking them up and like putting them in a shower, that would be like, you know, someone kidnapping you and just waterboarding you or something. Makes a lot of sense. The pay was generous, the benefits were good. Most importantly, they promised me I'd be contributing to the state-of-the-art medical tech research. For a university teacher stock working in nowhere America, it was a golden opportunity, like winning the lottery. So I went for it. I made a pitch and to my family, and we agreed to move here to Raccoon City. In hindsight, hindsight is 2020 because this lab is a den of monsters who conduct cruel and barbaric experiments for the sole purpose of taking human life in the most sickening way possible. This is actually a really good point. Imagine being just like you know, a normal ass umbrella employee. You're not like any of the higher ups or anything. You're just like a grunt, essentially just doing normal work. Shouldn't you be extremely nervous seeing all these monsters behind cages? And you know, like one mess up, one time, if you like forget to like lock the cage lock or whatever on a cage, that's it, you know. The monster will get free and hunt down everyone and everything, including you. Not really, you know, the most stress-free working environment, I will say. There was an animated RE movie that featured all of the main characters working together. It was pure fan service. Chris was tall and bulky, but he wasn't in any kind of romantic ship with Jill. Are they supposed to be in a relationship? Chris and Jill, that is. Umbrella owns this town. There was this guy they caught trying to smuggle out company secrets. They essentially fed him to one of the betas. Fed him. I sold the whole thing. I got my wife and daughter into this. I just need to do my job, do as I'm told, for their sake. But let this be a testament that I do have a conscience and that I've learned my lesson. Well, didn't do you good in the long run. But this diary did prove my point. The stress related to work is probably quite severe. I went to Susan after he nearly died, saving her from Wesker's influence. I have seen Wesker in Resident Evil 4. I don't know much about him though. But I guess, you know, just saving someone doesn't necessarily mean, you know, romantic attachment. It could just be, I don't know, trying to be a good guy, I guess. Did I hear stress? Alright, at least I know how to summon stress tests. Just mention the stress and there you go. Jill may be hot, but considering the shit that went down her throat in this game. Pass!
Override key successfully generated.
What have we here?
Override key removed.
You're assuming that whatever bug went down her throat has like planted their eggs or something.
To begin vaccine synthesis, place the materials in the chamber.
But Stress says, thank you so much for tuning in. How are you on this glorious, amazing, wonderful
I have to make it
Thursday?
myself?
You haven't played the 5th game. I have not played the 5th game. I have played 4, 2, and now I'm currently playing 3. The stress test stresses in. Indeed. Alright, so we essentially need all the ingredients in order to make the vaccine. Yeah, with the vaccine equipment. Alright, so I guess we need... Yeah, okay, we just go back for now and gather up all the stuff. Oddly enough, that scene was made for a very weird fan service as well. So these animated movies then, that you're talking about, they are not made by Capcom. They're like just fan-made projects. At least that is what I'm understanding from what you're saying. Apparently there should be something else here. Yeah. Nice. So I'm getting these mag ammo drops for a gun I don't even have. That's a bit sad. Oh, we're also done with the lockpick. Interesting. Maybe I should use one of my healing items actually. Yeah, something like that. Let's save and keep looking around this facility. At least now we know the objective of the game. Find the cure or the ingredients of the cure. One of the queens of the stream after me and Gittan. Oh, I probably need the flash drive. The summer sale I have begun. Time to grow my list of unplayed games. Oh, hi Locus! I'm gonna be right there with you. At the moment, I have over 900 games on my Steam library. I have played maybe like 30%, 20% of all games. Like, I'm not even kidding. And I'm 100% gonna add to the list, like you. I'm gonna have to take a look through my wish list later today, I suppose. Oh, I hate these guys. Can you, like, leg them, maybe? Well, you can knock them down like that, but that's not really what I had in mind. Alright, one part of the ingredient. They were a film release in theaters, and I'm pretty sure... Oh, they were made by Capcom! Ah, cool! Oh, I assume that means that it's part of the, you know, the canon, right?
I'll need this for the vaccine.
Let's see here. Alright, so we want to go through here. Dear Dr. Emerson, I would like to formally request that the weaponry normally reserved for the bioweapon synthesis team be made available for any employees interfacing with admission and dismissal test subjects. These test subjects do not present the same level of danger as our bioweapon products, but I believe that this weaponry authorization is advisable as outlined below. Recently, some test subjects have developed a new mutation granting them very high regrowth abilities. Our team refers to these specimens as paleheads, or I guess these are the ones we are currently fighting. They have been appearing with regularity, but the specific cause has not yet been determined. The astonishing rate at which these paleheads regenerate makes it difficult to deliver a lethal blow with standard weaponry. Aha. If any sort of system failure were to occur within our facility, we would be woefully underprepared to defend ourselves. For this reason, I would like to request that high-powered weaponry capable of subduing the paleheads be issued to all of our employees working in shipping and processing. This will ensure that in the event of an emergency, we will be able to quickly eliminate the threat and evacuate blah 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 blah. Alright, so the employees should have strong guns that apparently we don't have. Oh, is this a dead end? It is. That sucks. That really sucks. Alright then. Capcom makes theaters? Gittan, the top tier queen. I'm just referring to the weird bug scene in this game. The developers only put that in the game to please some real weirdos, or so I've heard. Oh, when do you say the bug scene? You're talking about when, well, a bug, I guess, planted whatever virus or whatever into Jill's throat. Can I move past you without dying? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. So I want to move past these guys without busting shit. We don't king shame around here. Right you are, Proper. Right you are. If you want to see Jill get impregnated by bugs, that is A-okay. Okay, I think we got everything. I low-key kind of like the soundtrack. It's very different from anything else we have heard. Pervo monsters. Oh, yes. It happened. Our worst case scenario. The T-virus has somehow leaked. On orders from Dr. Bard, I'm to manufacture mass quantities of the vaccine. I prepared a culture of the T-virus antigen. Now I just need to combine it with an adjuvant, I've never heard this word before, to enhance its effect. And I should be able to produce enough vaccine to save all the surviving citizens. The adjuvant samples are stored in the incubation lab, alright, that's where we're going. Test subjects are already wandering the halls, but I better find a way to get some samples while this culture is maturing. If I don't make it back, please complete the synthesis process. Try to find a way to stop this outbreak. It's the least we can do after setting these horrifying events in motion. Oh yes. I personally don't find that appealing. Understandable. Sorry, very understandable. Oh, acid rounds. That's new. We're getting a lot of stuff, but luckily for us, we still have quite a lot of inventory slots. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna see what they're. Right. Some people are writing in one of my group chats. I was just wondering if it was like important or urgent, given how much my phone was vibrating. Okay, so this guy needs to die. Oh, nice. We need to push this in. Huzzah! Wait, Soren, you're a Texan, right? 4over0 was here earlier, and he said that if you don't own a gun in Texas, a gun would be gifted to you. Can you confirm or deny this statement? I feel insulted that you think some other group is more important than us. Wait, some other group. Oh, you're talking about the people writing on my phone. Ploper. That is not true. Because what happened is that I looked at my phone and was like, these people. And then I tossed the phone away. Because you are right here next to me, on my side. Proving once and for all that you are more important. Okay? Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. I feel you. No. No. One more. Oh boy, these are. Okay, they survived 2 of those damn attacks. Found out my best friend is also going to be in the same state I'll be in when I fly out to my first duty station. Oh, nice. So I assume you're flying together then. Or at least gonna meet. Alright.
It's called the Nemesis.
I thoroughly read that document. I promise. I don't have a slot for this. So I'm gonna use one of these. I definitely want to bring this with me. But it's starting to get a bit hectic here.
An adjuvant sample.
Oh, I died! No, I didn't. Okay, yeah, dude. But it's starting to be, again, a bit hectic. I think we got everything we needed from that thing. You were willing to shift your attention away from us for a mere second. Heresy! Yo! Here we have okay, if you are in a relationship, Loper, with someone, you would be considered a high maintenance partner, okay? Oh shoot, do I need to kill them? This is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. Well, I guess we do have the grenade launcher. I just need to reload it. He actually already over there because he didn't want to spend his leave day. So I'll be meeting up in 15 days from now. I find that a bit surprising that he doesn't want to spend his leave days, but maybe he's saving them for later. How could he? He suggested asking my recruiter if I can switch to the same ship my friend will be working on. All the homies. Oh, okay, I see. So I need to go back to yeah, find the vial again. You didn't read my message immediately. I'm breaking up with you. Valid reason, Ploper, valid. I should have been better. I should have been better.
Out of the way!
Okay, let's do this as quickly as we can. Yes, we need this thing. Reload, reload, reload. Oh! All I'm trying to do here is just access my inventory so I can... Dude, fuck it, I'll take it, I'll take it. So annoying that this particular situation I'm currently faced with is intensified due to the fact that my inventory situation could have been looking better. 25 deaths! You know what's coming up. Punishment. 20 push-ups coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Holy! Oh, I was doing chest yesterday at the gym, and I felt fine yesterday, but today, holy crap! That was actually really. I feel like a bit sore. So those 20 were actually really quite. I struggled. I'm not gonna lie. I struggled. Usually that shouldn't be a problem for me, but this time around, holy. Okay, let's see if we can do this now. I hope that at least is an indication that
Out of the way!
I was doing something right at the gym.
An adjuvant sample.
Crap, for some reason I thought I was gonna be like, be able to dodge past them or something. So I know that I skipped some resources there, but I think it's fine. I don't want to waste all my mines and stuff just to grab, I don't know, like a random green herb or something. Sorry, Getan, sorry. Jill was just having a moment in her apartment eating some pizza when this began, by the way. True. And if we read the messages on her board, someone like at least suggested the notion, or whatever, that she was about to actually leave Raccoon City. Shoot. I should not have used the mine there. That is actually really quite bad. What? I promise I dodged! I dodged! At least I pressed spacebar. Okay, let's just do that real quick one more time. Alright, so you have to kill 3 hunters back to back. That's a tall order, but it's not impossible. Especially if you're a god gamer.
Out of the way!
Stress test. I'm not sure if I asked this yesterday when we realized what you actually do for a living. Well, currently at the very least, working with candy. Do you ever, when you're like delivering candy to a store, do you ever get like a desire? Let's put it that way, to grab some candy for yourself? Oh, It is what it is. I'm such a god gamer. If you're such a god gamer, do it blindfolded. I could. I just don't want to. I just don't want to. If I had a blindfold next to me, I would. But alas, alas, here we are just playing the games normally as a scrub would. Of course, I would definitely do it blindfolded if I could. Very good. Dead. Any more? There we go. Too bad your monitor has an off button. It's close enough. How the hell do I get out of this one then, Ploper? Dude, I have a special monitor that doesn't have an off button. Dude, it would be kind of fun to play this game, like a little bit. Blindfolded, as it were, just to see how messed up the results would be. I'm gonna go back to storage real quick just to save before I start messing about with the vaccine. I'm really not a candy eater, so not really. You're not a candy eater. I mean, props to you, I suppose. To me, I think. Yeah, we're running low on healing items, but other than that, it's looking decent. But sometimes I get curious how it tastes if it's new candy. Like now we have nut, crème, apelsin. Okay, how would you even translate this? Not cream orange. It doesn't sound. I don't know really what it sounds like translated, but there you go. Yeah, this is a new kind of candy I'm curious about. I've never heard about it myself, you know, hence why it's new, I suppose. Not cream orange. Does it sound appetizing to you guys?
Unauthorized materials detected.
Either I've got this wrong or I'm missing a step.
Unauthorized materials detected.
Yeah, like Yield said, I am missing something. Oh, I probably need to go to the incubation lab, maybe? No, I've already been there, but I guess I... Wait a second. Wait a second. I've already been to the incubation lab, because that's over there, where I, you know, lost a lot of life, but... I'm pretty sure I got everything that was necessary. You know, all the key items, at the very least. I hope. I wonder if I'm missing something. I think blindfolded, you either get stuck in a corner forever or die. I wouldn't be able to find how to reload. Yeah. You know, the novelty would wear off kind of quickly. I will admit on this. Okay, to most efficiently synthesize a vaccine, both an antigen and an adjuvant are required. We have both. The antigen produces an immune response while the adjuvant increases the effects of the responses, leading to increased antibody production. By combining samples of these two ingredients, one can create a potent vaccine base. By processing this vaccine base with our proprietary equipment, a larger batch of vaccine can be created with astonishing ease. What's more, my latest antigen adjuvant samples yield an unprecedented rate of antibody production, producing more than 1,000 times the yield of traditional materials. Cool. But I'm trying to combine them. Oh, you maybe need to do something. Yeah, there we go. Vaccine base. There we go. RA3, but you're blind and we're guiding you through the playthrough. Dude, I wonder how long such a playthrough would take, Ploper. I feel like that is... It is similar to those streams where like a goldfish is playing Pokemon by swimming in a fish bowl, and the position of the fish determines what kind of input the game gets. It would be something similar to that. No problems. I eat a lot of other bad stuff. Okay. So at least you're a human like the rest of us. Stress test. Okay, what are we doing here? Oh, we want them all to be in the green area. Got it. Got it. So this increases those. Oh, but if you put this down... Ah, interesting. Okay, this is very close. Yeah, there we go. I think we're just called goldfish. That is how I view you.
Please remove the vaccine.
If you're like... If the camera zooms into my face and we see this here with vision, as long as I'm looking towards this screen, I see just a bunch of fishes swimming around in a bowl. Alright, we got the vaccine. Game completed. Maybe. I have no idea. Oh, hello. Imagine you miss. Jill, imagine you miss and you just cut yourself. I assume that Nemesis is around for a round 2. Found a glow stick. Party time! Oh yes. That is everything we were doing was just to grab a glow stick. Better than using a gun for that. Oh, that is true. Hello. When, if ever, will Nemesis give up? Oh, well, he will of course never give up, but when will he actually die? Amazing gameplay. Holding down one button. Amazing gameplay. Off we go. At least we're not fighting him again, so that's good. Because we have already fought him 2 times. But I suspect that is coming up quite soon as well. The fight that is. Especially now that we're given so many supplies. A lot of supplies. Yeah, dude, I get a bad feeling about this. I'm getting a bad feeling with all the stuff we're getting. Oh boy, this is gonna suck. Alright, we can use the high-grade gunpowder, but we... Right? Yeah, there we go. But we can't actually use the ammo that it produces, so that sucks. Let's do something like this, maybe. And save the game. But it's funny that I'm not a candy person that works with candy. Maybe that is a requirement. Like during the interview. Are you a candy person? Would you be tempted to steal some of our supplies? Nice. I'm not sure what kind of rounds are the best. Let's get a mix of a little bit of everything. All the candy people that are buying candy while I work are usually like, oh, you have the best job ever. Just eating some candy and buying it home fresh. And I'm always like, meh, I do not really like candy. And the eye says it all. This woman is not normal. Call the doctor. I have those eyes right now. But in all honesty though, I imagine, like, if you worked with candy and had the ability to just grab candy whenever you wished, I feel like it wouldn't take long before you started to resent the taste, you know? Like, eating candy that often just makes it so that you start to just hate it after a while, if you catch my drift.
What do we have
Oh, Nikolai, you
Nikolai,
bastard.
don't! The city needs that vaccine!
More than I do. I don't think the wisdom I've been trying to impart on you is getting through. Now I know you can't put a price on life. But I'm in this business to get paid. So let's make a deal. You go down there, battle the Nemesis, and I'll recall it all and sell the combat dog. Put on a good show, and maybe I don't need the vaccine. Agreed? Good.
I don't think he's a nice guy. Controversial opinion, hot take, one would say. But you know, it's not really my type. All right. Nemesis. My old flame. We're back at it again, are we? So I wonder if there's gonna be like a very like some like weird mechanic we need to watch out for here. You know, shooting a special weak point or whatever. Fine, I want to dodge.
Jill, is that you?
Oh. Where the hell have Carlos been?
Let me spot for you.
Good idea.
Alright, Carlos, you're as useful as you've always been. I'm not really a candy person either. I can enjoy candy, but I prefer chips and dried mango. For me, it actually changes from... Oh, this is where you want the explosives. Alright, so it's the same mechanic as before. It's just...
Behind take 5. Behind number 5.
I messed up. I should not have used my explosives. You know, the first thing I did. That was a big mistake. Now this is gonna take forever. It might even be impossible. Well, I guess we'll see. But yeah, like I usually like sometimes I want to go for sweet. Sometimes I want to go for like salty snack. It changes. From day to day, from time to time, you know. So we need explosives in order to lure him out, essentially.
Saw him hide behind 2.
Maybe I'm trying to understand like what I'm trying to do. Like what's the objective of the game? I hope I'm dealing some damage at the very least. Or maybe you're like supposed to shoot the tanks, maybe. Oh, okay, yeah. So it's the same mechanic as before, essentially. Okay, yeah. I very much messed up by using up all my explosives at the beginning of the fight. Okay, if I die, I know exactly what to do differently. I might be dead here. Not yet. Yeah. Whatever. I knew my mistake. I know my mistake. I know what to do differently. This is all good. I'm not mad. Reaches down into a bag of candy next to my desk and angrily eats a piece. Eat your candy as a way to protest the opinion of these two. When it comes to sweets, stress test, at least you like this, right? Assuming you would describe the flavor of a Monster Energy as sweet, I would. I prefer pastries. Love pastry. Pastries are really good. Mud cakes in muffin form. That is also very good. I can get a craving before my period and want some candy, but then I buy it and it just sits. Moldy usually eats it, or små äter, you know. And what is små ät in English? It's like casually eating, like snacking, essentially. Monster is definitely sweet. Oh yes, I 100% agree. Alright, at least we know what's coming up. So, if that's the case, I'm gonna switch to flame rounds initially. And then when he starts running around, I can switch to explosives. Ooh, that's a good attack. Okay, okay. I think I am dealing damage this way as well, but maybe not as much when you're actually like shooting his weak points.
Jill, is that you?
Carlos?
Watch it, you've got company.
That was like the best aim ever! Did you see that shit? Did you see that mine? Holy! Like, dude, if you're not impressed by that, you're very hard to be wooed. Holy! I don't think I can do that again though.
He's hiding behind tank 3.
So does this work? So now I shot behind tank 3. No, he's just okay. So that doesn't work. I tried hitting the big red fucking button next to the tanks. Oh, is that what you're supposed to do? Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm an idiot. I mean, I see the buttons. I guess I just didn't realize that you're supposed to shoot them. Okay, so that is why he's just yelling out. Like, I'm trying to shoot behind the tank with an explosive.
So I'm hiding behind 7.
Yes.
Rip that fucker apart.
Glober, thank you so much. I am an idiot. I freely admit this. Hello again, Mr. God Gamer Grunge. If I understand things correctly, I am not allowed to have that title. The title of God Gamer should be yours, shouldn't it?
Here comes some more. Number 2.
And a big congratulations on your big win.
Not what I intended to hit. But I'll take it.
Okay, we are low-key running low on ammo here. I am the God Gamer now, exactly. But at least I might be able to do well enough here to like be able to sit at the table next to you, if that makes sense. How was your stream, Grunge? No, crap, I saw him. I literally am just trying to get to the shotgun ammo. And apparently there was some handgun ammo there as well. Okay, we're completely out of healing. Oh, come on. He hit us into another zombie. Shit, reload. What's happening with the camera perspective? Hello? I'm dead. I thought I had the timing down for the dodge, but that was not the case. But now at least now I know the mechanics of this fight. So this should be very doable. I did have to do this round many times because damn Carlos is as useless as Tyrell. Yeah, he I think it wasn't you who said it before that the NPCs of Resident Evil are, you know, very much useless. And Carlos most definitely fits into that category, at least during this fight. My stream cut off right at the end scene. Oh no! Well, at least you got the experience, or I got to experience the end. That is. All right, let's do this again. I've been confused about what to do, but I think I figured it out now. Oh, that hit me. That actually hit me. Yeah, we are in danger, so we should definitely use one of these.
Jill, is that you?
Carlos?
There's another Nemesis boss fight. If there's another Nemesis boss fight, I'll just straight up be, how many times do we need to teach you this lesson, old man? Hey, it's the truth, is it not? There have been multiple boss fights in this game. All of them has been against Nemesis. Okay, at least now we know what to do, as I said.
Watch it, you've got company.
Yep.
He's hiding behind take 6.
Oh, you can actually see him there. Interesting.
Rip that fucker apart.
I'm ripping, Carlos! I'm ripping! Shit. As long as what cut off was not important. After I witness this round, I shall go make my usual coffee. Alright, then. I wonder if that means. Oh, okay, never mind. I was about to say. I wonder if that means if I need to do it during this particular attempt. Did not really work. What I hate about this fight is the damn zombies. Yeah. I don't think it was a mistake or an accident that they added them during this fight. But here we are. Rip and tear until it's done. I tried. I tried. During. I don't know what that means, the stress says. They want to kiss and hug me so much, it's annoying. Dude, same. It's like me in real life, you know. I can't walk down the street without getting harassed. You know, I was in a, you know, the what's it called? Like in Stockholm properly, like earlier today, and I couldn't like take a step before someone walking up to me be like, "Yo, are you Mad Seven, the incredibly famous, handsome Swedish streamer?" And I'm like, "Yeah," and they're like, "Dude, can I kiss and hug you?" And I'm like, "Fine." It is a recurring problem.
Jill, is that you?
Carlos?
You were struggling to say during. Ah.
Spot for you.
I tend to just say stuff and not really think about what I'm actually saying. That does sound like Nemesis. Yeah. You know, if you're visiting Stockholm at any point, you're gonna be reminded by Nemesis all the time.
You've got company. He's hiding behind take 6. Now, rip that fucker apart.
Where is his thing? I'm trying to find his thing. Oh, no thing. Hello, Lucius! Welcome! Welcome to Nemesis fight number 431. That's a miss. I on the stream, I immediately hear facts. I tend to just say stuff and only think about what I'm saying.
Number 3.
I only speak the truth.
Got this. Yeah.
Crap, I'm on the wrong side of the body. Yeah. Oh shit, am I hurt? Somewhat. Shit. Thought I timed it correctly, that was not the case. But we're still fine, that's good. Okay.
Look out! Got some more incoming.
We are rapidly running out of resources. I'm so touch-starved I would willingly take a hug and a kiss from a zombie. Maybe that is how the zombie outbreak starts in the first place, like in real life.
Give up! I think he's on his last legs.
Is he on his last leg today? Okay, do we have... Yeah, we have resources on the other side. Cat is now laying beside me, and not on me, actually letting me type. Okay, welcome back, Sally Cutie. And thank you, Cat, for letting in Sally Cutie. You want to say the truth? Okay, then who is the best professional wrestler in the world? Easy. Deacon Red. This guy. This guy. No, I'm kidding. In the world, you say? I don't know, maybe Will Ospreay. but that's, I guess, a very generic answer. Like Kenny Omega, but I guess Kenny Omega is like not really in his prime anymore. In his prime, Kenny Omega. Why does the like camera perspective shift?
Some more. Number
8. Okay, we are out of explosive rounds now.
8. Smash time. Not what I intended to hit, but I'll take it.
How many times do we need to do this? Nemesis! Shit, I'm running. As I said, like I am rapidly running out of resources. Like if we're not doing this soon, like I don't know what to do. And what's happening with my camera perspective, by the way? Oh yes! Yes!
Here comes a crane. Use it to climb up.
Is he dead or what? No, he's not dead.
Come on. Come on.
Jill, get back!
Oh, Carlos coming in with the kill steal. I did all the work though.
Now get on.
Shit. The game goes really calm very quickly. I need to go out with the dog. Better be if I make it back in time. Alright, have a nice walk with the dog, Stress Test. There's only one sham, and his name is John C. I mean, that is actually a really good answer. I mean, he's retired now. But I mean, he left a legacy. That is damn sure.
Okay, I'll meet you up ahead.
The time I go make coffee and you do it. I get so nervous when you're watching Grunge. That is why.
Where did you go?
Defeat stage 2 Nemesis. I just got an achievement. I wonder if that means it's gonna be a stage 3. Oh boy. And what is your opinion on Shawn Michaels? Shawn Michaels was great for his time, I would say. I mean, okay, he is considered one of the greatest for a reason. But I feel like wrestling have kind of like evolved past like his prime era, if that makes sense. The best of the best currently are doing stuff that Shawn Michaels, at least back in the day, didn't do. And Spurgny of the Desert, summer hello to everyone. Welcome, Spurgny, welcome. I think we're close to the end of the game. How are you today? Cat is back on me, making me type slower. At least you can type. The dreaded cat paralysis. Alright, so we're using a finger gun. We're gonna shove in a 60mm round into my finger gun. Correct objective: suppress of new bioweapons in case of outbreak. Extreme firepower provides a secondary benefit of completely obliterating the target, leaving no trace behind. This thing is totally rad. Tyrants out of lime. Just give them the finger, and the problem is solved. Packs the firepower we need. It should be even better if there was a way to control the output. Mobility may prove to be problematic in the field. Perhaps this platform could be refined. It requires multiple power sources. Sorry about that. Maybe difficult to secure in practice. Could you consolidate to a single power source? Interesting. Alright, so that I feel like that definitely means that that we're gonna have another dance with Nemesis sometime soon. But I'm here for it. But this time around, hopefully we're gonna have like the final weapon or whatever. Do you think Shawn, if he saw it now, could keep up with current wrestling? I mean, he probably could. He probably could. Assuming we're talking about like young Shawn Michaels. You know, getting the training that wrestlers get nowadays. I'm not sure if he would want to, though.
It's done. Give me the vaccine, you greedy son of a bitch.
No. You bring money. I like money. We shall make ours an ongoing arrangement. Now drop the gun.
Why would you drop the gun? I mean, you are in like an equal position there. The big turd. I feel good. I didn't do anything special today. Just like the best summer days should be.
The data on this would be worth millions. But you know how it is. City's about to explode, and you can't put a price on life. Good luck!
Nikolai!
Scale of 1 to 10, how much do you like Nikolai?
Go after Nikolai! He's got the vaccine!
What about you?
Nikolai is just a business entrepreneur. Doing his best in a capitalistic society.
Look.
He's a solid 10.
This is the last fucking time.
But if I'm supposed to be honest, then a solid 0. Like the empathy on that guy, or lack thereof, maybe. Now, dude, now we're playing. Now we're playing Soul Slice. How does this work? Holy! Yo! What in the name of anime did just happen? Cooldown in pro. Oh, okay.
Damn, it needs power.
Okay, so I need to do that a couple of times. Okay, got it.
Felt that, did you? How about some more?
Push. Give him the finger. Oh, I think I might be dead. Yeah, okay. I didn't see that attack be well telegraphed though. So I wonder how you actually see when you're supposed to dodge. Or maybe you need to like stun him before you actually can like use the batteries or whatever. Gotta go do something. See you soon, BBs. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? There you go, Ploper. The moment arrived. Finger out of power. Need reboot. Yes. Very ballsy for you to push when he's looking at you. Oh yeah, so at least I've learned something. Knowledge gained. You're supposed to like stun him or something before you start pushing. I only got mad at the end of the morning because of Calamite. I just need to kill him and Manos, then Gwyn obviously, and then I can finally beat Dark Souls. I remember struggling a bit with Calamite myself, but if you chop off his tail before you kill him, you will actually get a unique weapon, which was really cool. You know what time it is, y'all? Punishment time. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It closes my eyes. I don't know what to say except one of these days you will learn the glory, the beauty of punishment. I guess in jeans. Forces grunges to look at Seb in jeans. Please, no, I can't.
Opening compartment.
You wait. Are you not wearing jeans at any point? Do you own a pair of jeans at all?
Cooldown in progress. Please reactivate power sources.
The last time I wore jeans was in 2022. I feel like you're holding a grudge. Maybe something happened. You were betrayed by the jeans. And Radiance, welcome! Welcome to the end! I mean, those red things seem to be very shootable, if that makes sense. Jesus Christ, it deals a lot of damage. But nothing is happening when I shoot them.
Felt that, did you? How about some more?
Wait, am I missing something? What's it? No, now it is gone. Now it is gone. Dude, he deals so much damage. I must admit, I don't properly understand this fight. Are you supposed to shoot those things or not? Because I was shooting quite a bit and nothing really happened, at least not at the start. Where's your magnum gun? I don't have it! I missed it! I'm not even kidding, I missed it! Divine Being incoming, hi y'all, Radiance, welcome, welcome! Don't look at me like that, Grunge! Did you not loot the hospital? I don't know. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. You don't know. You weren't here, Grunge. You don't know. You don't know. Oh crap! I'm kind of stuck. I'm literally kind of stuck. All right, welcome back. All right, there we go. This game lasted 3 streams. Oh, that depends. Can we kill the final boss or not? Fingering, going for his balls, trying to grab your ass. This fight is weirdly sexual. It is. It is. Maybe that is like the ultimate desire of Nemesis all along. The mag gun is high powered, so you use that here. Well, in well, in my current circumstance, that is not really an option. Stress like Tess. Ooh. The normal guns take longer for the damage.
It's done. Give me the vaccine.
But okay, so... Alright, we my friends. Let's start thinking about solutions, okay? Let's... we have identified the problem. The problem has definitely been identified. Let's start thinking about solutions. Okay. So, we don't... The only guns we have right now are... we have 12 rounds on the shotty, and we have a lot of ammo for the grenade launcher, and we have some healing. That's not a lot. That is not a lot at all. And there's also loot around. Oh, there's also loot. That's really good. Nemesis tries to force his love for Jill, but doesn't know how. Yeah, something like that. This is like a Lady and the Beast kind of story, but it's doesn't have a happy ending. It's a lot more horrifying. The problem in question is Steven himself. So what you're saying is, Lucius, the solution right here is just to take Steven, remove him, and insert another gamer. I was playing Deltarune for the first time, and as evil. I have only one thing to say: peak fight. But wait, no, Yevil. Is that a boss? I've never played Deltarune, so I literally have no idea. Literally no idea about what's happening. Peak fight, but he's an asshole. 2 hours to defeat that boss. Oh, that sounds like me yesterday fighting the last boss in the Lies of P DLC. It took around 3 hours for me to beat the blood artist. I forgot his name. Alcino. I don't know, something like that. Don't you have the other pistol as well? I do have another pistol compared to the G18 handgun. But as you can see, I don't have any 9mm ammo. But I can bring the other gun. That I can do. I can definitely do that. I have the brains, but he has the aim. 2 different play styles. Well, if I can't make it over the finishing line, I guess Arlecchino, that's the one. I guess we can conclude which playstyle is the best. Alright, so yes, there's a lot of ammo. There's a lot of ammo, in fact. If you just loot the place. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Okay, all of this should be enough. All of this should probably be enough to do something. Okay, but he is also dealing a hell of a lot of damage. But this is fine. Yeah, because now he's yeah. This is the play. Grunge, your brain has saved the day again. I should never play a game on my own, because I will only mess up.
I'm gonna put you right back on your ass.
All right, so the hand. Okay, I know. Okay, I now at least I know the mechanics of the fight. And the handgun is dealing enough damage, I would say. Okay, we're still fine. Good. One more. Luckily for us, we have a lot of healing. We have a lot of healing in this room. That should be enough. Yeah. Let's grab this. Let's also go to the deepest part, so that we have an easier power cell next time around. Try to not kill another boss with a flash grenade. I'll do my best.
Power source remaining.
I'll do my best. Huh. I felt like that was a perfect hit, but apparently not. Okay. Come on, just. Oh! Okay, I wonder if maybe you can't dodge that. Maybe you cannot dodge that. I'm not sure. But we only have one more weak point. Oh, stop. Oh, come on. Last healing. I think that was it. Come on, Jill. Come on. There we go. Enemy gun! Enemy gun!
I am sick of your shit.
Come on now! Please! 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 Give him the finger! Fuck you! Please tell me that's it. Please tell me there's no more Nemesis fights going on. Oh yes.
Come on.
Oh yes, Jill! Exactly like that! That's what I wanna see. Most of the controllers have gyroscope, which means they know what rotation they're in and tilt them, and they know. Yes, I saw that clip you showed me earlier, Ploper, where you can aim by just moving the controller like this, as in not using the analog stick. Right, defeat stage 3 Nemesis. Does that mean that there's a stage 4 Nemesis? Okay, let's just hope for the best. Oh, look at this damage. Holy. It's endless till 10. We're supposed to go here. So Resident Evil 3 is essentially fight Nemesis in the game. That's literally all it is. I guess we learned that Jill prefers to finish in the mouth. Right, let's take the time to just read a suspicious contract memo. This is definitely the time. Received offer from client seeking to use RC Crisis to undermine and claim market share from UC via a prolonged strategy. Sabotage UC attempts to destroy evidence of outbreak to maximize culpability. Induce encounters between UC bioweapons and security forces / law enforcement and collect combat data to ascertain viability of tech. Report deployment of new bioweapons, including Project N. Remuneration exceeds current offer from UC and takes top priority. However, the client has agreed to a grace period before using any of the deliverables, so that payment from UC may also be collected. Cool. I guess this is like Nikolai's contract, essentially. Why can't I see Grunge's comments? Have you blocked each other? What's happening? I may have missed his paper. Dude, I don't blame you, because like in that particular like situation, the last thing on your mind is like reading papers. You're just trying to get the hell out.
I can still catch him.
Okay. I miss papers, you miss a gun. one is worse than the other. Carlos!
You're not going to stop. Promised you this, didn't I?
Oh, that was kind of aura. That was kind of cool.
No, don't care. My client ordered me to reduce Umbrella to drop.
10 minutes until missile impact.
The missile has launched.
But if we scalp Carlos, if we just do this, we can save his hair.
Listen to me when you have the chance.
Oh, it's not dead. Never mind, Carlos. You didn't hear anything. You didn't hear anything. Dude, this is me tomorrow.
Jill! Shoot him!
I can't. I'll hit you.
Do it! You have to! There's no other way.
Carlos!
I assume if you have an Xbox controller there.
I told you I couldn't leave you in a Carlos's world. That would just...
That section is actually kind of hectic. I'll just finish him off, please. Don't let him get away, please, please, please. He has done way too much already.
Why'd you do it?
Sell us back. I'm sorry for leaving. I know all of you have missed me greatly. That we have. That we have.
There's a price tag for everything. Even letting the world burn.
Who are you working for?
I'll tell you, if you get me out of here. I'll pay you whatever you want. You're a fool. You're a fool!
Let's just shoot
If
him.
I die, you'll never find out the truth.
I don't mind a little detective work.
You can just bring, but like, if you want this information, just bring him with you. Like, just like under arrest. Bring a handcuff, something. Welcome back, coworker. The divine coworkers. His hair is very nice, not gonna lie.
You alright?
Carlos has WWE hair, honestly. Yes, yes, he does, definitely. I guess this is 07 Raccoon City. Punch Carlos in the no square. Of course I aimed at Nicholas' balls. You're looking to deal maximum damage.
It's finally over.
So now that we've done 2, 3, and 4, are we doing 9 and next? We'll have the chat about that soon, Lucius.
Empty and cold as the heat from the blast washed over us. All this death wasn't caused by a monster-making virus. It was greed. Human greed. I decided then and there, the ashes of Raccoon City would be Umbrella's ashes too. I would end them. Once and for all.
Oh, sorry for pausing. My friends, Resident Evil 3 completed, done, obliterated, some would say. This was a very short game. this was very, very short. I think both Resident Evil 4 and 2 took like around 10 streams altogether to beat. This was 3. Absolutely high local, shortest one by far. I will say, I think this game improved on the combat compared to Resident Evil 2. But essentially, in all other respects, I think Resident Evil 2 is better, in my opinion. I really like the punch, I really like the dodge. Nemesis was actually really interesting to avoid. He's very similar to Mr. X, at least initially. But after like fighting Nemesis like a billion times, like it started to get a bit old after a while. I did really like the zombie defense mode as Carlos. That was really fun. Again, reminiscent of the cabin defense in Resident Evil 4. But all in all, this was a good game. Like, the Resident Evil franchise is really starting to grow on me. It definitely is. I will hold that I still think Resident Evil 2 is the best one, by the ones I've played thus far. But it's good, it's good. I'm honestly still praying for Resident Evil Revelations next. 7 should be next before 9. I don't know if Seb would play 5 or 6, since it's massively co-op. Are you gonna play 5 or 6, Grunge? Because I know you're going through the entire franchise. So, are you planning on playing it single player or co-op? This too. I guess we can have the discussion on what to play next. What's gonna happen next. So, just give me one little second and yeah, just give me 1 second, 1 second. So those of you who have been around for a while know exactly what's coming up. I have linked the Discord of the stream in the chat. You are free to join if you want to. It is completely optional, but if you do, you get access to this. This is the voting list. This is how we decide what games to play on this particular channel. We can suggest games in the game suggestion page here, and we vote in the vote here's page. These are the current games that we are pondering over. I think Ultra Kill is the game with the most votes at the moment. But there are a bunch of different games as well, as you can clearly see. We have Resident Evil 1, we have Resident Evil 7, we have Resident Evil Revelation. I think we should have Resident Evil 0 as well on the list. Or maybe not. Dude, I was like 99% sure we had it there. It could have gone bye-bye in the pruning. But again, if you want to participate and decide on what game we're gonna play next, feel free to join the Discord. Again, completely optional. You can also write to me directly in case you don't want to join the Discord. In case you want to participate in what's gonna come next in the stream. However, I will say this: the next stream is gonna be on Monday, because tomorrow I have wrestling commitments. If you don't know, I also do pro wrestling on the side, and tomorrow and on Saturday I'm gonna have a couple of matches. Seven, important. What's happening? Send a message direct to tell you, so they don't want to join the Discord. I mean, I completely understand if you don't want to like join the Discord community, because I don't know, you have too many channels on your list or whatever. But maybe someone would still want to participate. Good luck on your wrestling show. Thank you so much. So I love how there's the song from the credits behind Sivet's voice. It adds some closure, doesn't it? And Zero was on the list, but it was not exactly a popular vote, so it went bye-bye. So that is what happened with the Resident Evil 0. If Ultra Kill wins, keep in mind there's a cutscene upon the first boot of the game. Oh, good to know. I'll bear that in mind. It's gonna be very strange to like set up the game. But let's also make sure that we shut up the... Oh, there's actually a cutscene here. Give me 1 second. There's one more thing I need to say. There's... Tapping your chest there. Were you comforting yourself? The fact that you can read my body language like that. How many Resident Evil you still have to play? I mean, there are 9 Resident Evil games in the series, right? And I have played 3 of them. I played 2, 3, and 4 at this point. So there's quite a few left if you want to continue on with Resident Evil. But the thing I meant to say was, on Monday, we are gonna stream, but we're not gonna stream any video games. Or at least most likely not gonna stream any video games. Because on Monday, at least I'm planning on doing the cooking stream. I'm not sure if you can see it, but behind me right there, there's actually a lot of ingredients just laying on my counter here. And those are all the ingredients I bought today. So I went on a bit of an adventure to just buy a bunch of stuff, because we're making 3 dishes on Monday. Are the ingredients for pierogi there? They are indeed. I'm blind as a bat. I'm trying to squint. It's very hard to see. It's very tiny over there. But there are 3 dishes that I'm planning on doing. What dishes? Ooh, should I say it now, or should I keep it until Monday? What do you think? Should I keep the suspense? What are you gonna do now? I'm gonna end stream very shortly, Radiance. You know, actually, the timing is actually very, very nice. Revelation is still on the voting list, yeah. 7 is more horror-esque, as many people have mentioned to me before. Yeah, same back to me. Which is why 7 is the Resident Evil game I actually look forward to the most. Surprise! I need to know whether you like my mom's pierogi recipe. Alright, maybe the pierogi has been spoiled already. But that's 1 out of 3. There will be 3 more. Also note how Nikolai didn't die on screen, hence why me and the others with me are still coping that he survived and will return for a later RE game. I mean, that is the classic thing in fiction, right? If the character doesn't die on screen, they always have a tendency to return. You know, somehow, Palpatine return, you know? Alright, you're all saying keep it as a surprise. In that case, I will keep it as a surprise. Did you notice? What did I notice? Oh, wait. The number of deaths is coincidentally the same as below here. I mean, I guess that proves that I didn't cheat. Grunge, what rank did you get? Did you get better than C? How would he escape a nuke in time when wounded and with no contacts to save him? I mean, just do an Indiana Jones and go into a refrigerator and survive. That's your real life level. And yes, I did get C as well. Damn, reminded that I'm getting old, and the fact that this number is standing next to the number of deaths. 5 hours 23 minutes. Okay, so you literally won on every level then in this playthrough. See, like champion. That is the mindset. That is the right mindset, Spurgny. Yes, see like a champion. To get B, you need to finish in 4 hours. I see. I didn't really care that much about the clear time, to be honest. That being said, I'm not sure if I could get a B, even if I tried. If character die on screen, or will bring them back. Wesker is one of them. Only ever seen him once. I don't know much about him. Okay. But I think that might be the end of today, everyone. Fair enough. It's hardcore. First playthrough, and every time you click continue, it adds time. Every time you click continue. What do we mean by that? Click continue? As in, like, after like a loading screen or something? You don't know much about Wesker. Okay, fuck it. Everybody go vote for RE1 and then add RE5 to the voting list afterwards. Dude, I can add RE5. I'm gonna write it up right now, Lucius. But if it is a co-op game, then it might be tricky. but I'll add it anyways. So instead of clicking continue, it adds time. But if you go back to manual save, it removes that additional time to your counter. What? What a strange system. Or is optional co-op. I played it and beat it solo myself. Oh, I see. In that case, well, I'll add it to the list. In any case, is it something else to say? No, I guess that's that for today, y'all. And again, the timing is really quite good. So again, no stream tomorrow. I'm gonna be wrestling. If you are in or around the Stockholm greater area, you could attend and see me do some stupid shit in the ring. The show is part of a music festival called Visebergska 90-talet, very Swedish. But the next time you'll see me on stream will be on Monday, where I think, but 99% sure we're gonna do a cooking stream, okay? 3 dishes. It's gonna take the entire stream to do those dishes. I will be there in the back row, shouting, "Go Seb!" Dude, I've said it before, but I'll say it again. It would be so weird, but so awesome. Live in the... I mean, it's not gonna be live, Spurgny. It would be cool, but it's not gonna be live. But it would be so cool if someone from the stream would actually see me live wrestling. You know, the two things I do for an audience combine into one thing. If the program turns out bad, I'm blaming my translation skills and your cooking. Fair enough. Then Deacon Dread looks around like, the fuck was that? When I'm older, maybe. I mean, you don't have to, of course, but it would be cool. So yeah, I'll see you soon. So with all that being said, wherever you are in the world, I hope you're doing good. And thank you all, by the way, so much for tuning in on this playthrough of Resident Evil 3. Short as it was still really good. And I hope that we together can have some more good times, creating some more good memories, playing some games, streaming some streams. But until then, save it out. It would be awesome seeing one of my fave people IRL. Thank you so much. Have a good night, Seb and chat. GG to us finishing the game. Have a great, amazing weekend. Yes, same back to you. Dying some deaths, yeah. Alright, bye everyone.